What is up, boys and girls? Mpire Steve, back with you yet again. Today's Friday, and it is the 9th of December, and it still blows my mind. As I said yesterday, if you watched my video, I cannot believe this year is almost over. What a wild, wild ride of a year. Lots of ups and downs. Let's all hope and pray that 2023 will be a much better year all around. I'm not saying that this year has been bad. It has definitely been a decent year, but there could be way better years, right? So we shall see what the future holds for all of us. So as you can see, I have made that much money. Actually, technically, really not. I think I've only made a total of around $880 maybe compared to yesterday. So it doesn't matter though, right? I'm almost at $3,000 positive on this account, which is amazing so far. So in the past 2 days of trading, I have made $2,900. Who wouldn't want to deal with that kind of profit? I guess you wouldn't really deal with it, right? But money's money, isn't it? Look at this chop fest. Look at, how do I make money in all this chop? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting, isn't it? I took way too many trades. Just simply way too many trades. I'm done now. I'm not going to trade anymore. Like, that's just pure stupidity to trade that much. Like, ugh. I think yesterday I only traded 23 times, maybe 24, 25. Maybe, I think I took a couple micros late in the day. But weird price action. I was kind of expecting we were going to pump up into this gap to fill it, but as you can see, we did not. I'm going to pull up this NASDAQ chart, and this is how I found my plays. I went to the 15-minute, and I'm going to clean it up real fast. I'm going to remove my drawings, Beak, so I can show you how I took my trades and why I took my trades. I'm even going to hide these pivots because I did not even use the pivots today. But if you go to the 15-minute chart on NASDAQ, you could probably do the same exact thing on ES. And you go around and look, do we see any gaps? So I started with this fair value gap here, which, look what happens when price came down here. We immediately, this was from the PPI news this morning, we immediately reject and go back up, and look where we ended right here. We did a couple more, but these are wicks, so this fair value gap is holding quite nicely. And then we have a fair value gap here, so like that. And then there's one more, I believe, right here, right there. There's a few small ones, right? But we're not going to get all those. I just wanted you to see my thought process of how I made this money. We're going to go to the 1-minute chart. So, and then on the 1-minute chart, you can see a fair value gap here formed once we reversed back up to the upside. And I'm going to change this color to green, so you can see it a little bit more clear. And basically, I was buying these dips, and I was not holding long because I never hold long. It's something I have been struggling with, and it's just a work in progress. So I'm hoping that the ICT mentorship, which I'm only on episode 12 now, so I did a couple more episodes yesterday. I'm hoping that once I'm done watching all of his mentorship, that I will be a much better trader. Look at this. It's coming up to this gap. It's already filled this gap, coming up to this gap. Look at that. imagine if I would have held, but I didn't. So it is what it is. I'm done for the day. I am simply not going to trade and give anything back, because why in the world would I do that? Look, it comes up there and rejects. Look how amazing these fair value gaps are. You're seeing it in real time. You're seeing it in exactly real time. And there's another one that was formed here on the 1 minute. So this could be an area where price would come up, fall back down, touch within this gap. Preferably you'd want to buy, go long down here, as long as it holds, because it could start taking out some stops. ICT would, watching ICT's videos would teach you that. So that is pretty cool. You guys and girls got to see it in action. Like you literally watched it come right up to this fair value gap that we drew out and rejects. So if you noticed last week on Friday, we had a massive drop. I think it was Friday. It could have been Thursday. Don't quote me on it. Don't hate me. We had a massive drop like this, and then we almost completely filled the gap last week. So very similar day. I was expecting a very similar day today. However, I was too chicken to hold. So it is what it is. We're coming down to this area now. Let's see what price does when we touch it. But we can all watch this together in action and see if this fair value gap holds. And this might give you the motivation you need to go and watch ICT's videos. Look at my dog back there looking at us. She's like, hey dummy, what are you doing? Why are you talking to yourself? Look at her. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you her. Hi Daisy. Why are you looking at us like that, Daisy? I think I need to trim her left eyebrow. Her left eyebrow is looking a little funky. All right, I'm gonna go back to this. That was pretty cool. Let's see what price action does right here. Bada boom, bada bing's coming down. Who cares? Bobby's in town. And let's see if we get a little bit of action like this. Come down and then back up. And probably even up here. So we probably will do a little something like this and just keep going up. But don't quote me on it. Let's actually see what happens. I could be completely wrong. We did shift from a bearish market structure to a bullish, and we keep making, well, the body of the candle. It's not technically higher lows, but right now we are making higher lows, but we finally got above this high here. So we are making a higher high. Let's see if we completely keep going up to fill this entire gap over here. Wouldn't that be a wild, wild ride if that happened? I think the news is basically done. Actually, there's news at 12. Oh my gosh, no, I'm not going to respond to that right now. So far it's not holding, but it is a possibility for it to take out stops, basically stop hunt and then push higher. There is a fair value gap here as well. It could be coming down to this one. It's on the 1 minute. It's not very big, but it's a fair value gap. A gap is a gap. That is a massive gap from there to there, actually, on the 1 minute. So there's that. Let's see what price action does here. But wouldn't that be pretty interesting if not if I'm correct, but if the fair value gaps are correct? That would be so cool. That is what we are gonna find out live while I'm recording. Here we go. It's pushing up. It's pushing up. Let's see what we do. I'm not going to trade it. I already said I'm not going to trade anymore. If I did, that would make me a liar. And we don't like liars, do we? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Look at my dog now. Can you see her? She's like, sup? Hey, would you take me for a walk, boy? I'm the only one here. She's just like back there like, what's up? Maybe she wants to eat food. She's looking for a ghost, possibly. What the heck is she doing? What are you doing, Daisy? She's rucking futz. Alright, enough with Daisy. We're done with her. Do not forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see all my fresh new content. Let's see what price does. I'm still waiting. Are you gonna pop up above here, above this gap, or are you gonna freeze? But if you did buy here, look at how many points you would be up. Almost 20 points if you sold, a little at 20 points actually if you sold at the top, close to it at least, 15 to 20 points. Regardless, that would have been a good scalp. That is what I like to do still. I am a scalper. I cannot get myself away from scalping. It just might be what I'm just going to be a scalper for life. Like seriously, like I can't get away from it. Taking losses from like over the past 3 years of trading has really done that to me. It has mentally put a barrier in my brain that says when you're green, you need to start trailing your stop, which there's nothing wrong with that because profit's profit. But man, oh man, the moves. Yesterday I could have made so much more money if I held. Like seriously, look at NQ yesterday. Like I was in this long, and look, it goes up so much higher. I missed out. I sold like here. I still made $2,000. But imagine, right? Ugh. But it is what it is, right? What are you gonna do? But this fair value gap, these gaps are holding up so good. We're gonna squeeze up, and you're gonna get to see it and be like, holy moly, why didn't any of us start learning this stuff sooner? It is wild. The goal is for us to all be just the most versatile individuals in the world. That is how you become, in my opinion, that's how you become a successful trader. Like I've already been successful using a few different strategies, but I will say that this is the most simplified strategy I have researched thus far. Like there's the failure, obviously there's going to be failures, right? But as long as you can keep your plan intact, you will be just fine. One contract is all you need, just one. You can trade 5 micros or one contract. Regardless, both of them can make you money. With the micros, you don't want to trade. You don't want to take too many trades because of the fees. The fees will get you. So, as you can see, I made 900 from regular NQ and then 233 from micros. But so basically, I paid 233 in fees. Like that's not very good. But still giving this a few more minutes to see what we do, so you can see it live in action. Although you're going to see it later on, right? Because I'm recording this. So I just want to see what it does, and then we can end the day here. Actually, while we're at it, don't forget that Apex Trader funding is, you can use my link below for 50% off. And also I have a TickTick Trader one down there. I mostly have used the 100K Express, which you cannot get on a discount because it's already super cheap. And if you want to get into the Discord that I'm in and do alerts in, as well as 2 other gentlemen, that is also down below. That's completely up to you. And then, today's Friday, so I'm gonna be watching a lot of videos this week, learning more about the ICT mentorship. And so far, this isn't looking like the best. But like I said, there's going to be a lot of back and forth. I may just actually end it here, and you all can go back and look at your NQ chart a little bit later and see for yourself what actually happened. I actually might do that because I am ready to eat something myself, and I am done for the day. I'm just going to be observing what is going on. With that said, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Do not overtrade. If you're green, end it. Be done. If you're red, hopefully you're small red. Don't try and chase or revenge trade, because you will just dig a deeper hole for yourself. With that said, I hope you all have a good weekend, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.